We've discussed it with the gang. The gang has conceded that we will do a little bit of a wrap-up sesh. We're going to talk about the housekeeping, the level-ups that happened, the cool things, not the boring stuff.
Boo.
My health went up by 11 hit points. We'll do that. And we'll do a little bit of a Q&A session. You guys ask me on anything, a clarification session, where you guys can ask me questions on things you may not kind of have put together yet. And if I can't answer it without spoiling anything, I will do so. And if I don't know the answer, I will tell you that I don't know at the moment, and we will move on.
Okay.
Ooh, a little bit of Wada. All right, so Shiva, let's start with you. You tell me what happened during your level up. What happens to you?
During my level up, let me go back and double check.
Jesus. I guess in the meantime, while you're finding all your stuff,
I went with steady balance and assurance.
Sure.
So basically, just kind of stuff that is going to help me when I get those 2 and 3s.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit of safety nets. I figured I was the one that needed them.
Yeah, you roll garbage.
Yeah,
Although that blue die has been treating you nice.
The blue die has been nice. Maybe my luck's changing a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
But one question I kind of had about our dungeon here. So I get it was under the glassworks.
Mm-hmm.
And the sisters, or the innkeeper's brother was the one that
Suto, yeah.
found all this stuff, and it was just here? Or is this like a concentrated like attack that came from down here, or was it just he accidentally like happened to come down here and like got possessed by it?
Well, that's not you haven't really gotten the answer to that yet.
Okay.
I will say that this has always been here. And through the mercantile lore skill from Simza, you can kind of it's a stretch, but you can guess that wine came from Suto. There's in that note, I believe he mentions the Quasit.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was basically, you could guess that maybe he was giving that gift to the Quasit, and they're maybe kind of working together. Like the attack on Sandpoint that came was a distraction, and they were maybe planning a secondary attack to come from that well that you guys stopped.
Okay.
Yeah. So while we're kind of doing this, I'm imagining your characters are making their way to the end. They're beleaguered, they're tired, and I don't know that you guys are going to do anything other than sleep. You are so wiped
We got to go
out.
back to this then and kind of recuperate a little bit.
Maybe you'll warn the town. Because as far as you guys know, you've dealt with the most, imminent threat. You have cleared that dungeon. You have taken care of the minor rune well. There shouldn't be any other... maybe you let the town's guard know, the remaining guard, hey, post a watch here. Just, be safe. But other than that, yeah, you just got to get wiped out.
Maybe notify next of kin for the people that died in the glassworks.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We got to find the sheriff.
He's gone. He's still out of town.
It's been a couple days since we've been in there.
It's 3 days journey there and 3 days back.
Okay.
Okay. So, Simza, Saphira, what happened to you?
To be honest, I'm a little confused because I had toughness before, and then I picked toughness for this level up, but it doesn't seem to be any different. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
So nothing happened.
Wow.
For me. I hit things better.
You are a fighter.
It says that I don't know, I'm just really confused because I already had toughness. It gave me more hit points. I got more resilient. I got a tougher skin.
Sure.
After all of the beatdowns I got, I guess.
Yeah. I'm always seeing 1 toughness on there, so I don't know.
Maybe
We'll figure
I
it
think you
out.
might have pulled up my ability sheet then for the level up.
Maybe.
Because that was the new feat, was toughness.
Oh, okay.
I was still functioning off of the normal numbers then. We're
Sure.
still good.
Yeah, you're
Doesn't
good.
matter.
Okay, so
Yeah, nothing interesting happens for fighters.
much tougher. For now. Cool stuff will come. Wub, why don't you tell me?
Hi.
And if you don't want to, you don't have to tell us what spells you picked. You can leave those as a surprise for when you use them.
Okay.
All right, so that's what's happening with that, you nightmare child.
Well, I've got some new spells. I also now have incredible initiative. So, very, very fun things to come. I'm excited.
All right, and Renji, same thing applies to you. You don't have to tell us what spells you got if you want to keep them nice and.
No, I'll tell you. They're fun spells.
All
Yeah, no, I took a feat also that Canny Acumen? Am I saying that right?
Acumen?
Acumen. Canny Acumen. Yeah, Acumen, sorry.
Only way to go.
Just it I can take one. I made one of my I made my reflex save
Better.
I made myself an expert in it, yeah.
Cool.
And then I also I get access to second level spells, which is huge. Those are very fun. And I get acid arrow. I chose acid arrow.
Maintaining this acid theme.
Yeah, I love
Yep.
spitting acid, and this is just even fucking deadlier. I get to roll 3 damage die, plus a d6 of persistent acid damage. That's huge. And I got, which would have been super useful in the last encounter, I took glitter dust, which is very, very useful when fighting someone that's invisible. So it would have helped, but I think we did all right.
Yeah, you did all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did okay.
So yeah, I'm
all right.
super stoked.
Cool. So any questions on what's going on?
Yeah, I don't have any. I think now we've kind of rooted out this, as I keep saying, it's like a splinter cell that was under Sandpoint.
Yeah, it's almost like there was multiple things working against Sandpoint here. So you've got the Thistletop goblins that sent in that distraction raid, and you've got whatever was underneath Sandpoint, and so you feel like you've kind of sussed out where to go next.
Kind
I'm
of
guessing.
my general concern is just who's all orchestrating everything.
Yeah, like I mean the concern that I would have in your position is if there's 2 attacks, or like 2 cells working, is there possibly more
Yeah,
than
no one
2?
knew about this place.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, you wake up the next morning, you alert next to kin, or try to. The town is, they're already kind of down, so you can't get much further down. None of them really blame you guys. They're actually really thankful. I mean, you did destroy this demon incursion from below the town. They actually have a whole town council meeting about boarding up the Sandpoint, maybe even demolishing it to, like...
You mean the Glassworks?
The Glassworks, sorry. Did I not say Sandpoint Glassworks?
You said the Sandpoint.
My bad. So thank you. So they maybe even have a talk, like they're trying to figure out how to maybe further block off that area.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. All right, so anything anybody wants to put in the air?
While I'm here, Simza's gonna... Anything we got that we can sell.
Uh-huh.
I would have tried to convince everyone to let me sell it
Sure.
on behalf of the party.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said this before. Renji doesn't like having money on him. He doesn't like the jingle jangle of it. It's just so... he doesn't like it. It's awkward to him. But yeah, you guys take my money. Take whatever you want. Obviously, help me out if I need something, but...
Well, I mean...
yeah, man, I'm all for... You want to sell shit?
I'd be
Go
more
for
than
it.
happy to be a banker
Yeah.
for the party.
Take it.
Okay.
All right. Party's got a banker.
I'm not even sure Renji knows how to count. So I don't know.
What is accounting?
Oh, no.
Not by numeric values. He
so-
counts in nature.
With regards to all the items that we received,
Wait.
what exactly were we planning on selling? I have the bottle of wine.
We found out the dagger, right? That the
I have 2 daggers that I
yeah.
got
What
down
was
there.
the last one we picked
I
up?
have a dagger of return, and then I also
Oh,
have
yeah.
that silver dagger.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
sell that silver
I
one.
wonder if the silver though, but I almost wonder is the silver one like something piece of something. Terry made it sound like it was kind of
Yeah, because it was just one piece of silver. It wasn't like broken down at all. I might hold on to that for now.
Okay.
I don't think I have.
might have some significance.
We have the book.
The book, yeah, we need to see if we can get any.
I was trying to see if we could make it through the session without bringing
Anyone
Chris Craig.
remembering?
There's a bookstore.
Well, I
there.
almost, yeah, I mean,
You're
maybe he
evil.
knows. I think we need to go to the cathedral or whatever and speak to some religious experts. in
Yeah,
Song-
I'm definitely. Simsa definitely needs that.
Okay, so you want to go talk to you want to go to the cathedral first? You don't want to go to the library?
We can go to the
I-
library second.
Simsa awkwardly kind of slinks away when you mention going to the church, actually, and makes the excuse that she's going to hunt.
Okay. Well, then you guys are going to the cathedral first. Well, we get rid of my very needy dog who has never known love.
Ever.
Ever. Okay, so you enter this cathedral. You find the father. You see the shrines. One of them actually is to your particular deity, because this is like a non-denominational. Well, I guess it's not a non-denominational. It's a multi-denominational because you gotta cater to the city.
Everybody.
So you want to talk to him about what's going on beneath?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. This is the part where you ask questions in character and then I answer in character. We do this whole role play interaction.
Yeah, I mean, hey, father, you got a moment?
Always a moment.
What do you make of these? And I'll toss the book at him.
I thought Simsa had the book. Because you were going bargain hunting with the book. The items that are sellable.
Were we trying to? I guess yes. No, I was taking anything that we were going to sell.
Yeah, then you.
But if you needed to investigate it, I'm sure you would have said something. So.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely wanted to keep the book in.
Sure.
Because I probably want to destroy it, honestly.
Okay.
If I can get any information out of it, then
I'm
I'll
going
probably
to go
destroy it.
sell things. Let's meet back up at the bookstore with the book. So that we have a
Okay.
rendezvous point,
Yep.
at least.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Sure.
So you hold this book out, and he like reaches out instinctively to like grab it, and he sees what's on it, and he says, where did you find that?
Under this glass weeks, there was a interesting little bungalow of a sorts. Found some shady feathers, having a little bit of a party down there, and this was one of the party pieces.
Sheba clarifies. There's a massive dungeon run by a cult underneath Sandpoint.
Yes. I believe they're having a council meeting about that. I was unaware of the involvement of Lamash too. I thank you for bringing this to my attention. Maybe I should see about consecrating the area. Thank you.
So how did you know what that book was?
As a cleric of Desna, I am more than aware of the other deities of the less reputable sort.
Is there any reason that Lamash 2 would have a link to Sandpoint? Are they a following in Sandpoint?
Well, there is the histories in which talk of a dwelling here long before Sandpoint was established. Sandpoint, in fact, is built upon ruins, and he gestures over towards the what maybe used to be a lighthouse. It's like this ruined tower. He says that's been there since before anyone can remember. So any number of things could have been underneath us.
Yeah, what about Lasnis, the Runelord? Any connection there? Because there's a big old statue.
Well,
there.
she was a known worshipper of Lamashtu. I would assume that maybe she had some lab down there.
There was a lab.
Theory confirmed.
Is there any reason that this book would have been found in a completely spherical room?
No, there's no particular mention of spherical worship in the Book of Lamashtu. It's mostly drink this horrifying monster water and become a horrifying monster yourself. I believe that it'll say somewhere in that book along the lines of give one's body, give one's soul to Lamashtu, and you will receive power in turn.
I mean, I don't know what to ask here. 'Cause I feel like we know.
You probably have a pretty good idea.
We
what's
gotta
going
go to
on.
the Thistletop next. I feel like, or I mean, what is up with this tower he was just talking about?
Oh, it's just like this old ruined, what maybe used to be a lighthouse. Like there's no real way into it. It's just like the foundation of what used to be this
Interesting.
large tower, and it's just ruins.
Huh?
But like based on how wide this foundation is, they can assume that this tower went up pretty high.
Terry, question to you, not the father.
All right.
Did we ever put a name to Pseudo's
Lover?
my love?
No, we did not. I don't believe so. I could check the records,
I
but
thought
I
it
don't think
was
so.
the priest's daughter.
Oh,
She died in the fire.
then yes, we did. If you know. that.
Oh, okay.
Can't
Yeah.
remember her name, but she died in the fire supposedly.
Because
And now
she,
she's worshiping.
because the priest's daughter, then she was the person who was gonna offer Sandpoint to Lamashtu.
Yeah, and we have a. It sounds like she's up at Thistletop,
Okay.
and they're using the goblins as their muscle right now. Until
Oh
they-
yeah, Nualia.
Yeah, Nualia. There you go.
There it is.
That's the one.
Yeah, Ringy liked that name.
Yeah.
This priest's daughter that we're interviewing right now?
No,
Or
the
dead
previous
one?
priest.
Died. His
Yeah,
body
'cause-
was taken.
Yeah,
right?
because that was the whole fight.
Yeah.
Sandpoint. The raid on Sandpoint was specifically to get the body of the priest.
you don't
previous
even know what
priest.
happened to his body, right?
It says that.
It was
Well, we
missing.
don't know what
He was
happened to his
missing,
body,
yeah.
but yeah, it says.
It would be a shame if that body was not returned to its resting place. So if you do, in your travels, come across it, I would be most appreciative if you returned it to its crypt.
It says burning her father's remains at the Thistletop Shrine seems to have started the transformation.
Then I guess they are no more. That is sad.
What transformation would burning the bones of a priest begin?
If Lamashtu's involved, it could be any number of things. Perhaps she wishes to become monstrous herself.
Oh man. Hope it's not like turning him into some fucking undead thing.
Yeah, gross.
So we're okay. Damn. I know Saphira wants to sell this book, but
Oh no,
I
we
burn
don't
it.
need to.
I want to burn
I ain't
it.
here.
Yeah. I don't want to burn it in the church.
Thanks.
We
yeah.
can burn it at Chris Crack's place.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, burn a book in front of the guy who really likes books. Like, he'll eat the book if you want him to.
Does our priest know the best way to dispose of such an unholy book?
Well, the book itself is not necessarily unholy. It is filthy, and I kind of don't like it being in my building. I could sanctify it if it would put your minds at ease, but the book itself is not unholy.
Okay, I just want to make sure there's no curses on this thing.
Yeah,
No.
Renji wants to destroy it. He doesn't want anyone else I don't want to sell it and someone else reads it or whatever. Yeah, just
Yeah, I'm in vote for destroying it.
cool.
Okay.
You guys all down? Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, I'll
do
take
it.
it out there and
Let's go meet Z.
I'll huck it in the ocean. No.
All right. So you make your way to the library. To the I forgot what it was called. It had a great name and I can't think of it. The something Goblin.
It's on the name.
It's on the
name is
sheet,
on the sheet.
but I don't have the sheet in front of me.
What is it?
The Curious Goblin, I believe.
Yeah.
is
There
what it
we
was.
go.
Yeah. So you make your way to the Curious Goblin, and we go back to Saphira, who is bargain hunting. So you've got a
So-
few things to sell, right?
Yeah, I had the wine bottle. Were we wanting to sell any of the daggers or any?
I
I
think Wub wants to hang on to the daggers. The
That's
axe
fair.
is probably for sale.
Yeah, we have the.
No one in this group uses an axe.
Yeah.
we have the hatchet.
Maybe one of Sheba's old rapiers if you want to get rid of it. 'cause you've
Yeah,
got the longsword.
Yeah, I'd probably sell one of my rapiers
Mm-hmm.
and go rapier longsword.
Okay. Yeah, you want to go and try and hawk that shit?
I'm actually gonna hold on to the secondary rapier because eventually I'll have dual wielding.
Okay.
There we go.
Um,
Recycling.
Recycling.
All right, so you just have the hatchet and the wine.
The hatchet, the wine, and then on
the
top of
spear
it,
thing.
you need to set a task level. I will be bargain hunting, finding items, and then flipping them for profit.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna do your mercantile thing to make money.
That is what bargain hunting is. Yeah.
Sweet business. All right, yeah, go for it. Yeah. I like this.
And I'm planning on putting this into the pot for everybody
Sure.
that will split between us. That is. Do I add anything to it?
Yeah, your mercantile lore, for sure.
My mercantile lore?
Yeah, you
think?
can use your lore to make money. I remember reading that somewhere.
Hold on. Double check. Sets the DC skill check. So if you're saying it's lore, okay. So that's a 23? Or 21. 21.
Wow. All right. That is a no, it's almost a critical success. I set it to 15, DC 15. But all right. So you take the axe and the wine, you sell it. You use that money to buy something else and sell it at a higher price somewhere else. Is that what I'm getting from this? Is that the ultimate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ultimately, what I do is like the items that I have, I sold for base. I
Right.
can't really do much about
Correct.
that right now. So how much do I get for
And
this?
I'm giving you my money as
Oh.
an investment.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, it'll come into play if you wanna it to
Kinda
come into play.
boost it up.
Come into play.
This is like you're doing like I had a buddy of mine that used to do this. He's like trading up like he would on Craigslist.
yeah, that's basically what's happening.
I can't remember what he started with, and he ended up with
I
like a
haggle
Jägermeister.
down
Yeah.
prices and then I turn around and sell them to another merchant
Yeah.
in the city for
Yeah.
a higher
Pawn
price.
Stars.
Yeah, my buddy.
I'm Pawn Stars, yes.
My buddy ended up with like he was like trading a gumball machine and like a Jägermeister dispenser. He didn't need any of this shit, but he was just like trying to trade up to something nicer.
Oh, it's insane what you
Yeah.
can do.
That's crazy.
Gypsy.
Gypsy. Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't quite a critical success.
No, it wasn't quite a critical success, but you do manage to make 50% more than the things are worth. I'm trying to pull
That's
how much.
I have the chart in front of me.
Sweet. So yeah, you make 50% more than those things are worth.
I'm very confused.
Okay. What?
So the items, I cannot do anything about the items that I am currently selling.
Sure, you can.
I sell them.
You haggled.
period.
You haggled, right? To sell them for more.
This would be a diplomacy check then, yeah.
Sure.
It's the same as mercantile lore.
Yeah.
So sure, if you want to
Yeah.
say
It's
that's
50%
the case.
more. So
Okay.
you got. I don't remember how much I said the.
10 SP for the wine.
So you make 15 SP for the wine. I can't find an axe anywhere right now. Hatchet. Well, it's a.
But you said it was
It's
masterwork.
basically a battle axe. Yeah, it's a masterwork battle axe. I'm just
Do you
trying
want me to find it?
find. I think I've got it here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. That did not give me any returns. Cool beans. Housekeeping is fun.
Did we have some scimitars?
Yeah, from the goblins.
Scimitars, and I also had some spears.
You did?
Weren't they?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I won a singular.
The battle axe is worth
But I
1
think I kept
silver, so
that.
you got 1 silver and like I think it's 50 copper is what that comes out to.
Yep.
How is the axe worth less than the wine?
Oh wait, that's a standard battle axe. Sorry, it is a masterwork, so I'm gonna make that 5 silver total. So it's worth.
My point stands.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Okay.
People
So
love their wine.
People love their wine.
okay. So it was 5 is what it's worth.
That's how much you made.
Oh, okay.
That's the 50% increase.
5 SP.
Mm-hmm.
Scimitars.
Those are probably worth 1 silver point each. So yeah.
So 2 SP. And then finally, you set a 15 level task.
Yeah.
Or is this a different thing? Because this is an income table. You secretly set a DC check.
Mm-hmm.
I roll my diplomacy.
Oh, okay.
And then it says task level 0 through 20
Sure.
or 20 critical success.
Okay. Yeah. Then go ahead and give me. That's for selling everything. Then give me another.
This is- yeah,
diplomacy
this is for
check
trading
this.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I'm
a
gonna
hero
make
point coming my
money.
way. You got another one, don't you?
Can I give her my
Oh,
one
I
of
have
mine?
another one.
Yeah.
I'll friggin' use it. We're at the end of the camp
Get
session.
that money.
Get that money.
I'll take that. That's a 14.
A 14 plus whatever you add to it.
That's
Oh, that's it? Okay.
14. Yeah.
Yeah. So you meet it. So you make. It's,
So I make it's a 14 task level.
It's a 13.
Okay. So I rolled a 14.
Yeah.
As long as I succeed.
Yeah.
And I'm trained in diplomacy.
Mhm.
It's a weird chart.
Yeah. I'm weirded out
So
just
I
sitting
made
over here.
8 gold pieces,
Damn.
according to this chart, if I am reading it correctly.
Nice.
We will double check it, but sure.
I
why-
make money even if I fail.
Wow. All right. Yeah. So 8 gold. Is what you turned that
Damn.
into.
Wait.
Wait,
Easy.
no. I think it's probably we'll go down 1 because 13 is the level you set
Mm-hmm.
for how. So it's 7 gold GP,
Okay.
but still.
So you turned that whatever you totaled out there into 7 is what I'm getting, or is that additional?
Okay.
You don't need to read it to me. Just tell me what you think it is, and I'm probably okay with it. I just don't know if.
Success. You do competent work. You gain the amount of currency listed for the task and your proficiency rank.
Okay, so
rank.
this is I'll call this in addition to whatever you made. So this is your
Yes.
This is your flat
That's
profit.
what
Yeah.
it is.
Cool. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Nice.
So you got
Literally all I did was go out, buy things.
yeah.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, the table
So we
is flat
turned
profit.
15 or so silver pieces into
7 gold.
7
That is a
gold.
lot of yeah. Wow.
pretty good.
That's pretty
That's
damn
why
good.
I wasn't sure.
I'll take it.
But this, I have
That's why you're the banker.
archives of Nethys up, and this is the chart.
That's crazy.
It does take time.
Yeah.
Is the main thing.
Yeah, for sure.
We got a couple days till the sheriff returns, so who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, you got a few days. Shaitan.
Oh shit, too.
What?
If I were to spend multiple days continuing to do this action on multiple days, this job,
Oh, jeez.
I don't have to re-roll, and you continue to gain that much each day.
Oh, gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, gosh. All right.
I'm gonna get us so much good stuff, guys. Anyway, eventually. 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right, sorry. I meet them back at the place.
Sure. Yeah, you go to the Curious Goblin. You've got the book in your hand. I'm assuming tell Shimza. Wow. Simza.
Zimza.
Zimza. Simza.
Limza
Jeez.
Lamenza.
Limza Lamenza.
Z.
Z.
You tell Z that you intend to burn the book.
We already burnt it.
Oh, you-
No,
no.
not yet. We took it to the store.
Okay.
All right. How do you feel about that? You go with it? I mean, it's worth quite a bit of money. It's worth, 10 gold.
Oof. Renji.
Why don't we see what our friend here at the store can give us for it? I don't see why. the little goblin couldn't be trustworthy. Didn't someone say he eats books? Was that you,
No,
Sheba?
I said that. He eats books. He's from the
I
Bookkeeper's
understand
Clan.
you
Oh,
did,
right,
but
yeah.
she was the only one who had
Gotcha.
interactions with you. I'm role-playing.
Okay,
Wow.
sorry. Couldn't tell.
Yeah, my
bad.
earlier interactions, he seemed like he had
The accent didn't
pieces
get
of paper stuck in his teeth. So, I think he may be eating one or two of these books.
Hmm.
Is this true, Chris Crack?
Oh, are you all right?
We going in?
We're in the bookstore
You're in the
now.
bookstore?
We're about to walk in.
Oh,
Walking
hello
around.
and welcome. And he like stares at you,
Oh, yeah.
and he does not blink. His eyes are like he's already got like bloodshot kind of.
I slowly back out and say, I'm going to wait outside.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
You look a little worn out.
Yeah, you know.
What can I do for you?
Hey, you ever seen this before? I tossed the book at him again.
You hit him in the head.
Yeah.
Well, there's no need to throw things, and he picks it up and kind of like like he doesn't even seem to flinch at what it is, and he's like, "Ow!" And Chris Crack just kind of like looks off into the distance, and
Just sees Wub playing her little
he
life.
flashes back to this time when he was just eating like
A young Chris Crack.
eating a book in the middle of a field.
Nom, nom, nom.
Eating a children's book in a field.
Yeah, there's flowers, surrounding him. He's just grinning
Okay,
ear
I
to
get
ear.
it. The music choice was wrong. Thanks.
I liked it. It was fun.
I could have been playing. I could have found a nice corner in the bookstore and played.
He reads through it and he's like, "Oh wow, this is quite the find. Are you looking to sell it?
Would that be beneficial to us?
Do you like money?
Hey, what do you know about the book, Chris Creek?
It's the holy text of Lamashtu, or I guess really the unholy text.
Yeah.
We would be willing to sell it under one circumstance.
What is this?
You eat it and you don't sell it to anyone.
Oh, well, I'll have to talk to the owner because I'm supposed to make a copy of any book that I eat.
You think he's going to want to sell something that could potentially get him in trouble with the council who is meeting tonight about this very circumstance?
What? What? There's rules, and I'm supposed to follow the rules and be a good gobby.
I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying your employer will probably agree with us.
Well, I mean, we'll have to ask him, won't we? He's gone right now. But I'll hang on to this and I'll ask him.
Yeah, I'll think I
No.
I appreciate it. Chris
Big
Creek.
nope.
What?
I'll hold on.
I'll
to
give you the money for it. Give you.
Renji doesn't want to sell it. Renji really doesn't want to sell it to him.
At the current moment, neither does Simza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Um,
wanted
When
to
will your owner be back, Chris Crack?
He is gone for the night. He'll be back tomorrow morning.
We'll hold on to it. We may see you tomorrow.
And like you take it away from him, and he like kind of hangs on to it a little bit, and then like he wipes some
Wait.
drool.
Where is your employer? Where is he?
Oh, he's at home. He's old and tired.
Okay, just keeping an eye out. I don't trust anyone disappearing in this city in the middle of the night
I
right
was
now.
I was like, are you like Chris Cack would never?
He's
Oh,
a
no,
good
it's the
gobby.
employer.
He's a good gobby. I mean, you know he's an old man, so he keeps weird hours.
I don't know anything.
But I mean, you've been around town mercantiling. He is a merchant. So yeah, he keeps weird hours. He's an old guy. He's one of those like sleeps when he's tired kind of guys.
We've never met him. It is interesting.
He was
What's the
here.
goblin
Yeah,
on
you've
his
met him.
shop?
Oh,
Sheba's met him.
Oh, okay.
I've seen him.
He's
I
been
was-
seen.
When I was being asked kindly to leave the store.
And so yeah, when you pull that book away from from Chris Crack, yeah, he's kind of hangs on to it a little bit, and then lets go and wipes away some drool. He's like, all right, well, I'll be here tomorrow. I sleep in the store.
Good night, Chris Crack.
And you like look over his shoulder and there's like a nest of like paper.
What a man. What a gobby.
I'm sure we can give you a good price for it, so don't take it
Yeah.
anywhere else, all right?
Good night.
We can promise you that,
Yeah.
at the very least.
Yeah.
To the Red Dragon?
Yeah. To the Red Dragon.
get some lunch.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think
Yeah.
you guys got free rooms for life.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Is our
Let's go use them.
Is our innkeeper still there?
Yeah,
Nishiyoko?
I mean, all she wants to do is run the inn. She doesn't really want this whole nobility
Okay.
thing that's been thrust upon her.
What's the brother up to right now? Do we
You
still
guys
leave in
took him
jail?
to the sheriff's office. So
Do we want to go check in on him, see if he knows anything about?
Him and
He ain't gonna
Amico.
tell us.
Amico.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna tell us anything. Nothing. Honest.
We could see if his curse is broken since that well is now extinguished.
This is a good point.
I don't know. I mean, just go check on him, see what's up.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
All right. Well, we'll talk to the sheriff's office before we head back to the inn.
Sure. So you go to the sheriff's office. They let you in. I'm guessing you kind of asked that you're telling him that you want to interrogate this guy. He's like, well, he ain't said nothing. He's just been sitting in there, and he won't eat his food. He hasn't eaten since you guys left him here. Yeah, maybe you can get him to eat something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I could get him to eat something.
Oh
You
my
mind
God.
if I go in there and check on him?
well, now I don't.
Yeah, I'll take care of him. I got some medicine
Please,
back
good sir.
there.
This is a druid.
Yes.
He wouldn't hurt a fly.
I'm an expert in medicine.
That is true. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He might hurt this man, but he wouldn't hurt a fly.
You did not lie to me. I won't make you make a deception check. All right, so you go in. He unlocks the cell door, lets you guys in. Suto is sitting on this stone bench. He's kind of curled in on himself. He looks pretty gaunt. There's a little bit of blood trickling from his lips, like he's been gnawing on his lips. So his lips are all chapped and bleeding. He hasn't drank it. There's like untouched water, untouched food.
Can I do a health check on him?
Yeah, go for it.
What the fuck is that? Is that just a medicine check?
Yeah.
25.
Wow. Good. You get the feeling that this is self-imposed. He's hoping that in starving himself, he'll get some kind of chance at getting out of here.
So other than that, he's
he
just
still
so,
seems pretty infatuated with whatever's taken over him.
Yeah, you might want to do like a detect magic on him, because the only person who's really checked him out was Simza, who
Is not magically
is
inclined.
not magically inclined.
All right, magic people, what do we got?
I'm trying to think. Like, what is this spell?
Detect magic, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like read aura. Or
I have read aura.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine's just a cantrip, so yeah,
Yeah,
I
go for
can.
it.
I'll just focus in on.
You
Oh,
don't
I
detect
see
any
that.
magic from him at all.
Okay.
There's not you look towards Simza and confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no magic here.
So he's not under like a spell anymore. He's
Nope.
just
You get the inclination that he maybe never was.
he just was a nasty.
He's
fuck.
just very
He's
very
just a bad person.
very bad
He's-
person, very dedicated to this I forgot her name.
Nuali.
Nualia.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
show him the book, see if he recognizes it. Is it his own copy of the book?
I don't want to show him the book.
You don't have to,
I
like,
think he's just gonna.
Keep it in range, but just
He
be
just
like,
would want the book. I mean, yeah. This guy doesn't know shit.
I show him a receipt for the wine I sold. No deal tonight.
And give me a perception check.
Okay. I mean, I was mostly trying to make him angry because I'm petty. But. Holy shit. 25?
Yeah, you succeed. He hides it very quickly, but there is a flash of rage across his face. He's not entirely certain what you having that means, but he's not willing to say anything to either confirm or deny anything. But you feel like you've maybe gotten under his skin a little.
That's all I care about.
Good. Petty ass motherfucker.
I'm gonna.
My wife.
I want
I
to
mean,
inform Pseudo that we destroyed his dungeon and everything that he was building down there is now in ruins. Does that do anything to him?
He his face twists up a little bit more. He's not even trying to hide it anymore, but he's biting his lip so hard that he like bleeds. Like he's doing everything he can to not say a word.
So we just need to keep negging him, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Show him the book.
Yeah. I could tell you got the kid's got your tongue there, huh? Yeah, what's this here? Let me see here. Let me reach in here. What have we got? Let's
Digging
see.
around in his bag.
I see that. Throw out a bone. Yeah, and I'll pull out the book. It's gonna be all wrapped up in like I don't know, maybe some like vine or ivy or something, and I'll just
Yeah.
slowly unwrap it, and I'll be kind of, what's this?
And to punctuate that, I'd be like, it sure would be a shame if Nualia found out that we got this.
You know not.
Oh no.
You know not what you mess with. Petty half-elf.
Okay.
You will not succeed. And there's blood just trailing from his mouth, and he spits at your feet. You will die. I will see to it.
Renji's got a big old grin on his face, and he goes, "Hey, you like to spit?"
And he dies from the acid you just spit in his eye.
No acid. I spit at him too.
Now there's a little residue of acid. He's dead. He's gone.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, cool. I don't have to play him anymore. What an asshole.
What's stabilize? I rolled a stabilize.
You
I'm trying to see
resuscitate
if
him.
we can get him to slip and give us anything.
Yeah, he said we weren't gonna succeed. Succeed in what?
Yeah, frankly, I don't even care.
You cannot save this town. It's done. It's dead.
Is there something underneath it?
He looks at you like you're an
Growing?
idiot. like, duh, you were down there. You already claimed you were down there. You know what's down there. I mean, what?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you've already wiped that out.
Yeah, we
But-
took care of your little dungeon. And next, we're gonna go to Thistletop, and we'll give them a little whomping too.
They'll be ready, waiting for you. They'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, that's all right.
You will die. That was not the noise he made.
Yeah, Renji's not afraid of dying.
Oh.
All right. Well, enjoy your time in the cell.
All right.
And we'll be sure to tell your sister you said hi.
And he's kind of like something inside of him cracks a little, and he just kind of starts shaking. Little giggles. Something just gone a little crazy in his eye. And when you leave, he starts shouting nonsense at you. He's throwing himself against like the jail cell, yelling at you, spittle flying everywhere. The guard is looking at you wide-eyed, like, "What'd you do? Where'd you go? I gotta deal with that crazy all day."
Yeah, I got it. I'll go back in there and I'm gonna punch him in the face. No, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna punch him in the face.
I was gonna say, please don't change your mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in there and punch him in the face. Tell him to settle down, you mad dog.
You punch him, and he just kind of like rolls across the floor, curls up into a corner, and he's like got this wild look in his eye, and he's got just blood pooling, drool pulling underneath his face, and he's quiet,
There we go. He settled down.
and he dies from the acid that's in your hand.
Yeah, be a good boy.
Good boy.
I want to kick him while he's down.
Wow.
Gosh.
All right, so you walk in there after Renji leaves him. And you walk in, just walk in and kick him.
Just walk in and kick him right in the back. He's curled up in the fetal position. I just
Yeah.
go give him a nice big old kick right in the backside.
Right in the kidney.
Mhm.
He yells out in pain. And then the guard's like, "Whoa, nah, come on."
Boys, stop.
I want to
We
intimidate
have bigger
him.
fish to fry.
I want to intimidate him and be like, tell me what else you know
Okay,
about Lamasha 2 and what's your plan.
go for it.
It's a 17.
Yeah, he's as intimidated, and he's probably spilled as much as he's going to be able to. Between not eating, getting punched in the face, biting his own lip, and all your guys' mental torture, you probably figured out everything you're going to get from him. He just kind of whimpers at this point. Yeah, he just keeps, like, maybe you kind of pick up the words, "You will not succeed. You must not succeed. You will not succeed. You must
Yeah.
not succeed."
I'll tell Noelia. He said hello.
And the mumbling kind of stops for a second, and then he goes right back to repeating that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Done with this
It's
guy.
time to
Come
go,
on, man.
boys. Let's go. Leave him be.
No mercy kill?
Let's go.
We're going. We're out.
If he's as far gone as he seems, he'll be dead soon anyway.
Yeah, he's probably gonna starve himself. That's something else maybe you put together through that medicine check. Is like he doesn't have long to live if he's
Yeah.
gonna continue to starve himself.
Exactly.
Okay.
Deserves it.
So yeah.
All right.
Killed his dad.
You guys leave the sheriff's office. You head to the Red Dragon Inn. Maybe grab some lunch. I think it's probably about lunchtime at this point.
Man, I figured it'd be evening, but
Yeah, I guess
Means
it
we
would-
got like a
you've been
good
out- yeah,
18
you've been-
hours to get some sleep, y'all.
You've been merchanting for a while, so yeah, it's probably it's getting pretty late in the day.
The happy hour.
Amiko brings you out brings you out some food. Hey guys, how are you holding up? I don't know what the voice I did for her, so we're gonna do this one now. This is it. This is her voice now.
Better now that you're here.
Wow, saucy. Like she kind of nods and food's on the house, but I guess you kind of already knew that.
I want Sheba slowly leans in and says, "You know, I'm the one that put the finishing blow on this monster in the dungeon." Just
Give
in
me a
case that-
braggadocious check.
a braggadocious tag. Mm-hmm.
13
Damn. I guess it would
plus.
be, I mean, is it persuasion?
For
I don't
what?
know. Like
exactly?
I don't know. You're just kind of try. Just give me
Yeah,
a
just
charisma.
kinda-
Charisma roll. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
this is.
feel like
Plus
it'd be
2.
charm.
All right, so
15.
15. She
What,
kind
what
of.
would a
just
bard roll to
kinda-
seduce?
Yeah, charisma.
Just kind of
so you
showing off, just being like, "Hey, you
do
know,
you
like,
embellish the tale a little, so it's
yeah,
less of a you
I
run
give
up.
her the description. I'm like, "Hey, you know, I went up and just sliced this thing's head off. One quick, clean slice. Never stood a chance."
Kind of true.
Wub chugs the rest of her drink. I'm
this-
going to get another one.
This town would be gone for if I didn't go down there and put a stop to it all.
A lot of I in there. Well,
This is in character
yeah.
though for him.
well,
like,
I mean,
yeesh.
the town has you to thank. So thank you. You.
And if you want to spread the word about it, let everybody know Shiva the elf is
reputation, man. Holy crap.
Shiva the elf is ridding the world of evil, one monster at a time. Just spread the word. Let people know.
I'm sure it will spread. Like you actually see some people around the inn kind of start to mumble about like kind of telling the story that you said, and it's spreading throughout this thing. And as far as they all know, you're the only one that went down there. You handled it all by yourself. No
I'm
one
okay
else
with
was
that.
involved.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Renji's probably like, yeah, there was. He's saying he's being modest. He said there's one. There's actually like 3 of them. He's cut the heads
I'm
off.
just the
like in one
contact.
swipe.
I'm the merchant contact for the
Are you
famous
his
adventurer.
manager?
Yeah.
I'm the merchant contact. He gave me all his spoils. So if
Yeah.
anyone wants to buy anything from his adventures, they come to me.
And I lean over to Wub and say, "Hey, Bard."
I'm not near you anymore.
I go up to the bar where Wub's at, and I'm like, "Hey, Bard, if you want to sing of my tales, it would help spread my reputation."
No.
I slam my beer down on the bar top And I stand up on the bar and I pull out my lyre, my harp, whatever I have.
Lute, right? Do you have a lute or
It's
no?
just
It's a harp.
harp.
It's a harp,
Yeah.
yeah. And I pull out my harp and I sing the tale of Sheba, but it's like the Weird Al Yankovic version.
Give me a performance check.
Is Wub like outing him?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, I love this.
Under the bus you go.
Natty 20.
Oh my gosh. So not only did Wub completely tear your tail apart, she has somehow made you look like the jester of the group.
Oh.
So you've kind of gone from being the hero to the mascot. And who are you gonna embellish? Like, how are you gonna tell this story?
How am I gonna tell?
Like, are you gonna? Because like you've outed him. You've under the bus. He's gone. So
Told them all I was sleeping in a corner while most of the fighting was going.
so yeah, while Sheba took his long snooze, the rest of us, I don't know how many rhymes here. I'm not good at rhyming.
Oh man.
In the corner, the elf did slumber, while the rest of us did there's something here. We'll figure it out.
Did a number.
Did the number. We'll release Wub's debut album.
We will, yeah.
later
Like
on.
that's something.
A la
to look
Weird Al
forward to.
Yankovic.
Oh, Weird Al Yankovic.
Polka style.
Oh
Wub
my
Al.
gosh.
Wub Al Yankovic.
Wub Al Yankovic.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
yes.
we'll
boy.
we'll get that going. Honestly, probably embellish Kenny if anything, but we'll see. We'll
Yes,
see how
Kenny
it
Tale
is
of
the
the
real
heroic.
hero.
We
all
are a
the
heroic
sidekicks.
team.
Sidekicks for Kenny.
Honestly.
Kenny's the real hero.
Yeah, Kenny is the real hero. Okay, well then I guess with that all being said, the whole
town
bar,
people-
the townspeople are just laughing their asses off. They were clapping along with the performance.
I'm just here to entertain.
The town's now infatuated with Kenny and his peeing ability on monsters.
100% urinated on that monster. All
Badger,
right.
badger, badger,
People are
badger,
lining up to
badger.
get urinated on by Kenny.
All right. So I guess thank you all for listening. I think we're gonna have everyone sign this map because it's kind of awesome. And I guess follow us on Twitter, share. Dice Goblin Radio. Let everyone know, and we'll pick from everyone who did the. What do we do? A hashtag? Is that how we do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do a hashtag. Tweet out a hashtag. DGR. DGR hashtag. I don't think that's taken. We'll go with that. Screw it. And we'll pick from that and send it to someone if anyone actually does this. That'd be kind of fun. Like if one person fucking did this, I would mail it Priority Express. It's coming right to you, dude.
Whoa, do you have a connection in like the USPS?
We don't talk about my connections. All right. But it's going to be signed by the gang here. And maybe we'll do that in the future with other stuff. In the meantime, we'll check you next time.
That's it, folks. That's a wrap. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter and other online human gathering places at Dice Goblin Radio!